Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Welcome back for the one time. Now, I know I haven't been posting for, a couple days now. That's because, YouTube, gave me a warning or something on my videos, and I can't really keep posting like this if they're just going to keep taking some things away. So, if you guys can help me, give me some commentary on how I can minimize the risk of like copyright, music and soundtrack and stuff. I literally was gonna give you guys a whole reaction to Hazbin Hotel and among other things, but they literally, shot the video down with, the copyright. I even tried, embedding the voice and stuff in the background so that way the sound didn't come out as regular and I could still react to it, but it still didn't work. So, if you got any options, you can help me out. So, Adam. The reason why we're talking about Adam is because I believe he was right. And I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite character. And I'm not saying that because, the arc and stuff that he had went through. Like, I was literally just scrolling through Twitter and I'm just thinking to myself, man, this was a deep character for them to kill him off so quickly. Like, the whole entire season of, Hazbin Hotel has really, like, seen like the whole grasp of morality of right and wrong, and I feel like Adam like truly embodies that whole entire thing because he was the first man, and as the first man he took it upon himself to ensure that he was the father of all mankind. But a lot of speculation has led to believe that he actually didn't eat from the apple, which is why he wasn't given the divine of knowledge that Lucifer had given and plagued humanity with, which is why he stated in the final episode that he's the most hated being in all of creation. But on the top of all off on that fact, I would like to go ahead and say the deal that was made between him and Lilith, it was for her to stay in heaven, but he can conduct carrying out his killings on the sinners and other demons alike, which Charlie had argued those are her people, but his argument is hell is forever. But if hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. Now I know everybody have been going around about saying that, but I feel like it's more black and white than that. I feel as though if hell itself is forever, which we know it's not, it wouldn't have been told to the angels, let alone being told to Adam, had it not come into fruition that it actually isn't forever. Hence, Serpentius actually getting to heaven. But one thing I would like to say for this is that it's more so trained towards, his emotional prowess in it, which he says he has divine ordainment, and extermination, of course, is entertainment for him. But he did this for another reason. He mainly did it because he sees as though, the sinners and the demons, they're just gonna, keep being what they are, and he considers them lower than him. Oh, this is what they say he's gonna look like if he comes back as a demon, which I get to that in a minute. But he believes as though he could presumably carry on with his killings and not be punished for it. Hence why he says we can't wait a whole year to slaughter him, which I actually find pretty unique. I actually find it pretty unique. I actually like this a lot. What I actually do find that unique, and considering the fact that Loot, we have got to talk about Loot. Loot is the ultimate, the ultimate partner for Adam, and that final moment with him, dying, it really put into retrospective that he actually really cared for Loot, despite him, being a prick. He actually did have feelings for Loot, and him and Loot actually believed that they were doing right. And it was also stated that the sinners had their chance, and now of course they boil in a pot. But literally the whole point of the segment is he literally said the way to get into heaven would be to do the right thing, and of course, stick it to the man, which Serpentius actually followed all of those to the very T, down to the last of his very core. He actually did the right thing, and he actually, became the better part of himself. He even, admitted to Cherry Bomb that he loved her and he was willing to die and to defend his friends at security, and he was actually more so capable of sticking it to the man, that man being Adam, and he got into heaven. But now that Adam is dead, what is the pretense for a season 2? I actually not even just me witting bantering this whole entire thing. Oh my god, yo, this photo right here is just so great. I was about to say, what if season 2 were all to cover that Adam himself is actually going to come back as a demon, and Lut will be in charge of, you know, the army, and that means I don't think Lilith is going to come back, because Vivzy Pop actually was in an interview and they actually said that it'd be somebody that is known, that would actually be known, and I feel as though it might be Alistair, because we haven't seen who actually has ties to him, considering he's, you know, got his soul taken by somebody and he's under leash. So a lot of speculation, people actually said that it was Lilith, but I guess we'll wait to see what happens in season 2. But yeah, like Adam is just an amazing character overall, and like with characters like this, it's not just the fact he literally said, like in the first episode, that he was a, you know, I can't say the D word because, you know, YouTube, but he literally said that's what he was, and he's the master at it, to be totally honest with you, and because he was the first, and you know, it brought into a lot of perspective of, for this to be the villain. I honestly think that the show went too quick. I honestly think that the show, I think the show went a little too quick, and it really didn't like capture, you know, like it takes it like from original, like the Jewish, the Bible and stuff like that, of how he was the first man and he was supposed to be, you know, on top, because that's how, you know, God made man, so that he could be on top and the woman could be at the bottom. But Lilith didn't want to submit to him, so his second partner had Eve, and of course, you know, father of all mankind. It would be interesting to see backstory on how all of that unfolded, because looking at it from Adam's perspective, you can actually see that if he actually believed all this time, and of course he was with divinity and he was made with divinity, of course, as the generations carried on of humans, the evil had seeped into the world because of Lucifer. So if not for Lucifer, all of his, you know, children would not have, you know, been subjugated to become sinners, which honestly would be a valid belief of why he would hate hell and all of its sinners and demons. That would be a phenomenal way of looking at it, like especially like through his eyes. And then even during the hearing of the trial, when he literally says hell is forever, and of course he was even willing to get rid of one of their own just because they committed, you know, the sin of saving a demon. But you know, now that all of this has, you know, transpired, I really want to see this character come back. I really want to see him come back. And yeah, I feel as though Adam was definitely well in tune within the right, but seeing as though how all this played out, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a lot more context on what's gonna happen in season 2. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And please, if you have any way to help me with, you know, this YouTube thing, like I've been trying with, you know, to get the reactions and stuff out there for y'all. Like I literally had 2, you know, Hazbin Hotel reactions, but of course the copyright got it like taken down. And another video I had a while back, you know, it had a warning, which wasn't really a strike or anything, but it was like just a cognitive warning. So I had to wait like 30 days before the warning, you know, had gotten, you know, off of it, which is why I can post today, because I'm sure I'll be able to put this video out. I even had segments from other YouTube videos that where they already had it edited and everything like that, but I didn't want to do it because, you know, it's not because of credit or anything like that, but it's because you know, what's the word I'm looking for, wanted to have my own take on it, you know. But hey, cognitive the voiceover. If you have any ways to help me, hey, be sure to pitch it down. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe for the one time, and I will see you. Peace out.